Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, and I am at the head of the creator club we call Donors United, and oh my goodness me, if you can believe it, we go into our featured match today, the season finale against Stenhousemuir, 3 points ahead of our. We caught them, we passed them, it's a minor miracle, and all we need is a draw to see the season out, win the first division, and move up to the Scottish Championship. A sensational result by any metric. And my goodness, wouldn't it be something? Because remember, Ayr were a considerable distance ahead of us at one point. It looked like we would just be, trying to position ourselves into second and hoping we do well in the playoffs. So yeah, I'm more than a little over the moon here. As you may recall last time, our featured match was against Alloa, our bogeyman team Alloa, and we'll get to that in just a moment. We do our full schedule rundown. But in our last match against Alloa, which I believe was right here, we beat them 1-0. And at the time, I was like, okay, well, that's great and all, but we got a long way to go if we're going to catch Ayr, and we need some help along the way. Well, we got it. We got it and then some. Yeah, we got bounced by Celtic in the Cup. And then we lost to Dumbarton, which was not good at all, because they were right on our tail for second place at that point, but then they fell off a cliff, thank goodness. Most importantly, we drew Partick Thistle in a friendly, which was great. We had that arranged, wonderful. Then we beat East Fife in a friendly. Then we beat Forfar, Stenhousemuir, Peterhead, Berwick, drew Stenhousemuir, beat Clyde, beat Ayr 2-1. That was a massive match that brought us to within a point. And then we lost to Rangers in a friendly, or drew Rangers in a friendly. We lost to Alloa. I swear, my bogeyman team this saves unquestionably Alloa 2 quick goals to stun us at home. Thankfully, we got a huge break there because Ayr also lost. Ayr went step for step with us. We drew, they drew. That was against Stenhousemuir. We drew, they drew. We lost, they lost. Then we drew Forfar. And then we beat up Dumbarton. And in that case, they lost that match to Ayr, which I can't remember if everything was Clyde, perhaps. And then we beat Dumbarton 3-1, and that pushed us ahead to where we are now. Jamal Wood providing the own goal, because of course Jamal Wood would come on the pitch and provide an own goal. It's exactly the kind of thing Jamal Wood does. Jamal Wood. Setting us up for a match against Stenhousemuir where all we need to do is get a draw. Wouldn't that be something? So let's summarize the comings and goings since our last match. Of course, the transfer window has since closed. Our birdie we've retained. Nothing's really changed there. Tall's out on loan to St. Mirren. Hasn't looked like they're going to activate that loan. So I'm quite happy with that. Thing with Breakout and Rich to UK, they aren't getting the time that we thought they would, so I'm totally fine with them just coming back at the end of their loan. Just fantastic. Thomas Riley, I should point out a fun little thing. You remember we sent him to Partick Thistle for $55K. Partick Thistle, actually, if you can believe it, they had a decent season. They ended up winning the Challenge Cup, and they're in the final for the Scottish Cup, hoping to do the double with Inverness CT. And Partick Thistle are actually second in the championship right now. They've qualified for a playoff spot. A result, and results go their way, they could nip the title from Kilmarnock at the death. Either way, they've got a playoff spot locked down, so great season for Partick Thistle. Thomas Riley, did he actually feature in any of this is the question. Because I'm not seeing, unless I'm looking in the wrong, there he is. He's got a goal and an assist in 11 appearances, 2 starts, 6.56 average. So yeah, he's not exactly lighting the world on fire, but hey, we got our money out of it, and he'll get a winner's medal, so good for him. Other squad notes to pass along. Joe Chalmers has finally been locked up. It took a while. I had to sign not the exact deal that I wanted. 2.2 a week is not what I really wanted to pay, but I mean, we got until 2021. That's the important part. I didn't get an option on him, which I wanted, but his agent was just holding us to the fire, so we at least got him locked up for 2 years at 2.2. We had to cut his what do you call it? His minimum release fee had to be cut back from $750 to $500. Still, it's high enough, should deter people from coming after him. Again, it's not the best deal, but it is a deal. It keeps Chalmers locked up. That was the last piece of the puzzle that we needed to keep under contract, so thank goodness we kept him on. Other contract notes from around our donors. Not the least of which, actually, before we go to the donors, just look at my own contract news. Because, yes, my performance has indeed granted me another year. I'm good till 2020. Slight raise. Kept all the bonuses in place. I wanted a 2-year deal. Board said no chance. So, thank goodness I managed to keep that, keep my job. Because it was looking close there for a while. But now, with us poised to go up, I mean, they're satisfied. And thank goodness that they should be. Because, yeah, if this continues, we are on course to win if things go well. Meeting expectations, yeah. Met, exceeded, and underperformed. Well, at least it was all averaged out in the end. So let's get back to the donors. That's how I am doing. I'm fine. I'm safe. How are our donors doing? Our wonderful people who have donated to keep this series going. Let's head to the short list. So first of all, NG the First, the original NG, has re-upped with Manchester United for an $11,750 a week deal. NG got paid. Even made his first team debut on top of that. So congratulations to NG, making his senior team debut with in the English FA Cup. 5th round win over West Brom. Played 79 minutes and a start, no less, and got a 6.1. So all that excellent work that he did in non-competitive and U21 matches didn't exactly go too well for NG. That's a shame. But at least he's got his big deal. He got paid. He's not going anywhere. Still getting American youth caps. So good for NG the First. NG the Second went out on a loan deal very recently after Gillingham. 3 appearances. Nothing really super amazing to speak of. We'll go to his performances here. 6'3", 6'2", 6'8", again, not the best in the world. His opening match against Fleetwood, though, was a decent showing. Pity he didn't light the world on fire during the rest of his youth tenure. Did also appear once for the U21s, 6.4, so not the best. Didn't exactly help his cause to get more time with Everton. Drake Riot was offered on loan at one point to a club. I don't know if anyone actually took him up on that. But he's still plugging away with U21s, has not cracked West Ham's senior roster yet. Though we, not this season anyway, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed he gets it. Looking at the form he's shown, again, it's all U21s and U18s, nothing major to speak of. Though, hey, he's getting a youth cap still, so that's a thing. Moving on, Mark Daly. He's still on loan with Bradford City. 12 appearances there. Not exactly lighting the world on fire is Mark Daly on loan. Not exactly helping his cause here. Ratings of not exactly fantastic results here. I mean, comparing that to his time spent with the Holland U19s, the Holland U21s, Man United's U18s, Man United's U21s. Again, it's about across the board. His time with the Bradford City youth squads have been great, though. Absolutely lighting it up. Just at the senior level, he's not proven he can hack it just yet. So I don't expect he's going to be breaking into the first team just yet with Man United, but he's at least getting experience, and experience is an important thing to get, especially at that age. Moving down the line, Drake Riot. We already talked about him. Did we talk about Drake Riot? Yeah, we talked about Drake Riot. Good. Jorge Mendoza. Interesting note here, Jorge Mendoza has actually broken Murciélagos' record for Player of the Match awards. He's already won 6. I believe he's got his 7th recently. Already up to 5 caps with Canada. So he is just killing it. 7.53 average in Promotion League. 7.61 in the Cup. He's just a dominant force. Even has a goal for Murciélagos. They are thrilled with him. He's good till 2021, making 5.25 a week. So he got paid. Not as, paid as NG got paid, but Jorge got paid, and it's very likely that Murciélagos will manage to make something out of this. They could very well make a run up if all goes well. Take a look here at the Promotion League closing stage. They aren't in the semifinals, sadly. Whoop, let's try that again. Matches. What are we looking for? There we go, that's the one. Quarterfinal, they got bounced over 2 legs, 4-2 from Mineros, so they will not be moving on. That's a shame, though. The league table, I mean, 6th place in the league is pretty solid. You got to think that's going to put them in good stead going forward. With any luck, that can help them with their dreams of making it to the big stage in the not-too-distant future. Finally, Flag Dude. Flag Dude. Still considered a great player. Our scouts still aren't 100% sold on him. He's still making peanuts at Southampton. Southampton still haven't played him, despite, and I'd like to point out, he is killing it. A perfect 10 with the U21s. He's still getting U21 caps and absolutely lighting the world on fire. Is he getting senior caps? Senior appearances, I should say? No. Is he getting youth caps and appearances? No. Is he under contract for next year? No. Does he want to come play for his old club? No. He wants 7.5K. I don't know where that number's coming from. But he wants a pile of money to come back to the Donors. And we already got Chalmers locked up. So, don't think you're coming back, Flag Dude. Alright, let's get to the actual full squad roundup here. Ashley Grattan returned from injury and did his job quite well. 12 goals and 4 assists. But he's not the top scorer on the team. Good morning, Gordon Marshall. The pride of the academy. 13 goals on the season. He picked up the scoring slack in Ashley Grattan's absence, and we're all very proud of him for doing so. Charsley knocked in 5. He could do better with what we're paying him. Could do a lot better. He's also not proving to be the player that we thought he would be. That's disappointing. Chalmers 10 assists, because of course he does. Milne kicking in 5. Stins 1 and 2. 33 appearances. Almost as much as the 40 that Martins is knocking down here. 7.38 for Milne. I believe that's best on the team. Just slightly better than Chalmers. So yeah, there's your MVP for the season right there. Going down the line, Halkett even has a goal on a set piece. Sean Rutherford, when his 20 appearances, 7.0 average, is really pushing for first team minutes, I should say. He wants to go on loan to get some time, because again, he's proven he can be a great backup. The problem is when Chalmers is playing out of his mind, he's not getting in on the left. Toshny, when he's not injured, is starting on the right, and Willy Bonnen, 6.84, is no slouch on the right-hand side either, and I want to get Willy more minutes. So Rutherford is shockingly the odd man out here, which is unfortunate. Jamal Wood, 18 appearances, 6.82 average. Who'd have thunk it? Jamal Wood isn't horrible this season. Go figure. Our Birdie, 4 appearances, which is 4 more than I thought he would get, but hey, he's got some appearances, and he hasn't been atrocious, though he's been decidedly average. 10 goals and 3 assists for Aaron Amadi Holloway. Good, he picked his game up, 7.0 average. Even a goal for the retiring Bobby Lynn. Got a goal in his retirement campaign. It was in that losing cause against Alloa, but he got a goal in front of the home crowd, so at least he'll retire on a high note. He will be getting, hopefully, against Stenhousemuir in this all we need is a draw match. He will get some minutes to see out his career. I'll try and give our Birdie some time as well. Give them a run out in front of the home fans. Going to the rest of the line, Hodge is on his way out on a free transfer. That's fine. 6.55 and 2 appearances. Yeah, that's about right. He's gone. John Churchman out on loan with Colwyn Bay. 4 goals and 3 assists. A 6.43 average, though, is not exactly good stuff, but he is keeping Colwyn Bay out of the relegation zone, which I believe is about all you can hope for at that level of play. But again, with 1 match left, they are safe, I believe. 47? Yes, they are safe from relegation with 1 match to play. So good for them. They will stave off relegation for another year, and hopefully Churchman will have learned some valuable experiences. He was briefly flirting with a full gold star as opposed to the half star, but I see he has... No, he's there. Full gold star. Thank goodness. So it was worth it, I suppose. 43 appearances, though. Can't complain about that. Tall's injured on duty. Out for 3 more weeks. Didn't really get the time that we wanted, but he's injured, so there you go. Higgins, 3 goals and 3 assists, 7.02. Steve Higgins, actually showing he can still play at this level. A great backup. Much more cost-effective than Erhonos Tumors when he wasn't injured. 24 appearances, 3 goals, 5 assists, 7.23. He was alright, but that's not money I should be paying a backup. Especially when Charsley, by his price alone, is going to be starting. So, Tumor is certainly on the chopping block, but Higgins has just earned himself, I believe, perhaps a reprieve. So I'm going to consider whether or not I re-sign him. Probably not. I don't, because if we get promoted, Higgins has no place for sure. But you never know. He has proven he can play, and I hope he does. Breakon. Oh, poor Breakon. Knee tendonitis. That effectively ended his season. Didn't really see the time that we wanted him to see, but it means he's not getting transferred away from us, so that's good in the end. Shevlin, 8 goals, 10 assists, 19 appearances, 6.9 average. He's sticking around for another season or two. You better believe it. Very happy with the Shevlin pickup. And Rich T UK is getting caps with the Welsh U21s. Not getting time with Everton, but that means he's not getting transferred away. So excellent. Rich T UK will stick around in the future. I mentioned Stenhousemuir. I should point out, our dear friend has scored his first goal for Canada. We're all very happy for Stenhousemuir. Let's take a look at it here. Again, it was against French Guiana, so let's not, completely lose our minds. Though that's a nice group for a Gold Cup. I mean, let's not be too condescending. Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti can beat Canada, but there's no reason we can't get a top third place finish and move on to the knockout stages. Anyway, against French Guiana, it was the only goal, the winning goal, scored in the 77th minute after he came on the field. So again, Gershon Kofi leaves, Stenhousemuir walks in, and Stenhousemuir does Stenhousemuir things. And scores on a set piece. Osorio with the cross, Stins with the header. Easy as you like, nobody marks him, and that's your winning goal. That's going to feel pretty darn good. Again, it's French Guiana, so let's not completely lose our minds here. You should be winning by more than 1-0 anyway. But the point is they did it, and we're all incredibly thrilled for Stenhousemuir. So I mentioned myself getting that new contract. I also managed to unlock the flexibility achievement for having maximum training on R3 tactics, which I'm pretty happy about that. Thank you very much. Also got my pro license. Also very happy about that. Pro license, very happy. Good times for all. Nothing can really stop me now. And indeed, I did pick up the March Award. If we go to the League Awards here. Not Team of the Week, though it's good to see my players still doing what they do best and winning Team of the Week awards all over the place. Head Coach of the Month. There it is. March Head Coach of the Month. You better believe it. I also ended up tied, having played more games and won them all. Why did that not push me over the line for Head Coach points? But, oh well. Scottish bias, I suppose. Still, it proves that we're doing a good job here. Not so much previously, but hey, second place is better than nothing. So yeah, we got that award. We actually almost swept the awards in that month. We go to Player of the Month here. A Berwick sweep as they charge up the table. Once again, my Bogeyman team, Aloha, Grant Anderson, pipping Player of the Month over Stenhousemuir, over Lewis Milne, who are very deserving, it must be said. But thankfully, we did get a Young Player of the Month. Gordon Marshall, because of course Gordon Marshall is going to get it. He's absolutely on fire. 2 goals, 2 assists, 7.6 in that month. Thank you, Gordon Marshall. Very happy. He is the pride of the academy. So happy with him. The problem is, though, if we go to the youth transfers, he's about the only one who's worth it. Looking at, these were all the youth that came in. Our recent crop of new gens. They were basically crap new gens. Freudian slip there. The crop of new gens I usually get so excited for. This season they were not excited. Michael Reed was the only half-decent one, and he's a goalkeeper, and we're already loaded at that position, so whoop-de-doo. The rest of them, nah, garbage. 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 And I signed him because we needed more depth in central midfield. So yeah, I did again, a garbage. An atrocious class of new gens this year, with only the goalkeeper worth picking up, so not too thrilled with that. But hey, let's be clear, there's only one Gordon Marshall, and any other good new gens that come out of this academy are going to be because donors made them good, so we're not totally choked about that. But I would like to see slightly better coming out of our academy. I believe that's all we have here. That's the season roundup. Oh, there was a transfer rumor that saw Lewis Martin possibly going to New York City FC in Major League Soccer for a 6-figure transfer fee. That was just a rumor, though, but good to see that kind of performance is turning heads. So that's good. Oh, yes. I believe we may have touched on this last week. These are our transfers, our free moves in the offseason. All signings for out-of-contract players. Tom Walsh, young striker from Rangers. Very excited to get him in to basically replace Amadi Holloway and hopefully push Gordon Marshall. Lawrence Capel, depth defender slash young prospect defender to replace Hodge, possibly push out Halkett. Preston, he's coming in. I assume this is to replace Di Lorenzo, who's been conceding too many own goals and generally being homesick for Italy. That Luton would be just a straight-up swap to replace him. And Adam Hodge going out the other way, so thank you very much for your service, Adam Hodge. That's the state of the squad. Without any further ado, all we need is a draw against Stenhousemuir, and we are safe. Berwick could even do us a favor and make the whole thing irrelevant. But let's do ourselves a favor here and get a draw against the last-place team who've already been relegated. They've already fired their coach. Let's see if we can give our team a good send-off here. Oops, looks like I've juggled the lineup when I was flipping through my tactics there. Let's put everybody back in place here. Chalmers, get back in left back. Toshny to the right. Thank you very much. That's where it should be. Now we're happy. Now we're rocking. Now we're rolling. Let's get ourselves that win. I'm finding playing in commentary mode actually gets us to these episodes quicker, so I'm going to do that more often now. Yeah, you think? We should be winning this. There should be no reason for us not to walk away with this with a complete and total win. Doesn't feel confident. Well, you're a jerk. That's pretty much it there. We'll exploit the left because that's where that's where Chalmers is. Come on, boys. Clinch the title. Make the difference. That's it. They're buying what I'm selling. They know what they're needing to do. Their instructions are quite simple. Win us that title. Donors in their reverse Cascadian kit. Stenhousemuir, what is a lovely, what would you call that? Burgundy? Maroon? Point is, it's lovely. And away we go. Craddock with the goal kick. Headed down by Chalmers to Grattan. Ashley Grattan. He's got Chalmers in support. Ops across to Marshall, who puts the header on target. Gordon Marshall has been one of the league leaders in goals per 90. We're giving him the start here as a reward for such fine production for the youngster. And again, he is currently the team's leading goal scorer. Very happy with the youngster. Chalmers has a go himself. Hits the post. Joe Chalmers, oh my goodness. Nearly does the business. That would be his first of the season. 10 assists, no goals. Would be a deserved one as well as Forbes. How wide do you want the net there, Forbes? I'm guessing quite wide. Stin's quiet down here. Stins, though, getting a talking to for his physical play. Stenhousemuir still the quiet engine that drives this team, and nothing has really changed since day one on that front. I mean, yes, we had to give him minutes to train him up, but once he got there, Stin's an integral part of this side. I don't know what that was supposed to be, Ashley Grattan, but it was not on target. Forbes, well wide. Once again, a draw is all that is needed to secure the title. Though I'd like us to show a little bit more class. And, win this outright. So again, considering the lead that Ayr had, and it was a massive one. I think one time it was 14 points, at least 12 for sure. And we caught them. Oh, there's another post from Chalmers. Grattan with the follow, but that's a fine save to keep the score level. Grattan, normally from that distance, is money. A beautiful save to preserve the draw. Chance isn't over, though. That is some fine goalkeeping there from Craddock. He will be very happy with himself. As he should be. Eddington now. Robertson. Dillon. Has targets in the box. Goes short to Sterling, who's blocked by Snorlax, who springs the counter. Marshall now has help on the right with Toshny. Opts to go ahead to Grattan. That's a lovely ball for Ashley Grattan. His shot is blocked. Chalmers recovers. Milne to Charsley. Snorlax. Charsley. Marshall. Looked for Toshny. Robbed by Hopkins, but Snorlax recovers. Now it goes out wide to Toshny. Plenty of space. Opts to go back to Di Lorenzo. Milne. Stenhousemuir, nothing comes of it. Nice possession, but no real finish. It's unfortunate. More passes attempted, better completion. That's the story right there. Lots of passes, no goals, though Craddock has done his part to keep the score level. We can still win this. And they should be winning this. I mean, let's be clear. This is Stenhousemuir. We should be winning this. Looking at the league table, it is still draws across the board. Neither myself, Stenhousemuir, or Forfar have scored. As Dumbarton are fighting to secure their playoff spot. So that's that. Alright, boys. I'd like to see a goal. I know you're capable of getting it. Well, I know the mantra here is just don't concede. Again, I'd like to see all 3 points on display, please. At the very least, a performance worthy of all 3 points on offer. Eddington. Sterling. Robertson. Chalmers with the clearance. Marshall's in a prime position here, and he flicks it to Charsley. Charsley to Grattan. This is a good-looking counter for the Donors. Grattan's shot is blocked. Chalmers. Stenhousemuir. Charsley. Milne. For Marshall. Saved by Craddock. The Donors still looking threatening. No clear-cut chances, but they've got 4 shots on target. Hopkins. Cleared by Martin. Stenhousemuir. Wharton. Dillon. Eddington. Dillon. Robertson. Toshny with the clearance. Marshall brings it down. We'll go on a run here. There's the ball to Grattan. To Charsley, who's made a good run, but it's... Oh! Another shot off the woodwork. That was a clear-cut chance. That should have been a goal. Charsley, not able to complete. Well, I think now is when we start bringing on our farewell players here. Stans is looking nervous. Let's bring on our birdie. Grattan's looking composed, and that's all well and good. But if he doesn't score, we're bringing on Babylin for his farewell. Let's see what happens here. Craddock with the long ball. Headed away by Chalmers. Sterling. Dillon. Crosses. McShade all alone! Well, that was a nice goal. Poor defensive marking there. Their only shot on target is a clear-cut chance, and it's in. Great looking ball. Di Lorenzo loses his man, and then this is why I'm getting rid of Di Lorenzo. This is why Luton's being brought in. Or not Luton, from Luton. They're blaming Martin for that one. I don't know about that. But regardless, we're going to have to go for it now. 3-4-3 diamond. And Babylin, we need you to save the day. Alright, so Babylin is a poaching style player. We'll actually flip him because Grattan's better in that poaching role. Marshall, Charsley, Birdie, Milne, Snorlax, Di Lorenzo can actually swap with Toshny. There we go. Sort it out, please. And, well, I would love to just swap off for Halkett. We need a fresh score on. So let's bring on Aaron Amati-Holloway. All right. Boys, show me a goal. Show me a goal. They seem content, you think? Wow, talk about a banana peel game. Trap game, whatever you want to call it. Which should have been a gimme. And we didn't feel an understrength lineup. That was a first choice lineup that we put out at the start of this game. Brought low by Stenhousemuir, who have nothing to play for. in a match that could have very easily sunk us. Well, that is an underwhelming performance to be sure. That is absolutely unacceptable. Thankfully, Air only won by 2. So on goal differential, we keep the title. Oh, thank goodness. Again, that could have gone a lot worse. Run the deficit up just enough to win it on goal differential. Oh. Not good. I am not pleased at all with that result. Not the way we wanted to send off Bobby Lynn and our birdie. Because I assume our birdie's going to be getting transferred at some point. But the point is, we got the title. It's been clinched. Thank goodness we are promoted. At the end of the day, we've won the title. Whew. Pipped them by goal differential. Thank goodness. Oh, that was far too close. We have to learn from this. Ambitious head coach. We are delighted. That was a disappointment for sure. He will learn from this. Very pleased. It was frustrating to see. But the point is, we won it. Ooh, 24,000. Thank you very much. We are going up. We are going up to the championship next year. Will one of these 3 teams join us? That's the question. Or will Dunfermline hold on to their place? Cowdenbeath are coming down for sure. Morton are alive. Falkirk stays up. Partick Thistle have indeed won the championship. It's a double for Partick Thistle, and they're going for the treble. Would that be something? But all that matters right now is that we're going up a division. And, oh my, the Donors are 1 step away from going up to the Premiership. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's a pretty long way to go. Let's just survive the championship first, shall we? Next time on Donors United, we will summarize the entire Scottish season. We will go over the squad, identify what we're going to be doing in the offseason to try and get ready for the championship season. That's next time. My name's Rituro. Thank you for watching, everybody. If you like what you've seen, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite, tell all your friends about these videos on YouTube, and don't forget to join us live in Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/Rituro is where all of these episodes are recorded live, and it's where you, with a minimum donation of $5, could join and become a part of Donors United. Hope to see you then. My name's Rituro. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the championship.